Over the years, I've been for many job interviews. I guess most people have. So I work in education. I've worked as a teacher and as a senior leader in education for 26 years. And during that time, of course, I've interviewed for many different roles. Now, what I've found is that since I've lost weight, I'm considered a much stronger candidate to when I was morbidly obese. Right now, I'm weighing about 19 stone, which is about 268 pounds, or 121 kgs. Get all the different measures in. But previously, I was 410 pounds, so I was like 30 stone, or 186 kilograms. And the weight loss journey has taken me about a year, and it's changed so many different things in my life. The way that I am perceived by people is totally different now. I'm just perceived as kind of a regular, slightly overweight guy, where previously, as morbidly obese, there would have been many negative stereotypes drawn against me purely based upon my appearance. Now, I'm good at what I do. I've led several schools as head of secondary in Nigeria, in China, and in Morocco, and I was a senior leader for a very prestigious international school in Paris. But despite all that, if I turn up for an interview at 30 stone, at 410 pounds, at 186 kilograms, I know pretty much I'm not going to get the job as soon as they see me. The first impression, even before I can speak, is already made. And I've had that experience several times. I've had the experience to the extent that my wife has joked frequently that you've got a far better chance of getting a job when you're interviewed online and you can only see the top part of your body, you see a bit overweight around the face, etc., rather than they see your whole body, because with a big belly, big at the sides, I'm overweight. And it's been true. Most of the best jobs that I've landed have been through Zoom, through Skype in the old days, through Microsoft Teams. Face-to-face interviews, I haven't had a lot of luck. I've even been flown out to a couple of international schools for a final round of interview. Now that has always been the kiss of death. I haven't got those jobs because they actually see me. Now that in no way changes my capacity to do the job. My CV is strong. I've got extensive experience in my industry. And on certain times, I've applied for somewhat of a sideways move rather than a direct promotion. So I've already shown that I can do the job with great success. That's evident in my CV. It's evident in my references. However, because I was morbidly obese, I wasn't in the running for those jobs. Now that I've lost weight, it's changed everything. People just see me in a completely different light. Now, what we're talking about here is very negative stereotyping leading to active discrimination. Now, there's no way I can prove it. And there'll be reasons why I didn't get the job, and they'll put forward these official reasons, and the other candidate had these skills we were looking for, etc. But I get it. I didn't get it because of my weight. It's the way it is, and I can't claim that I'm as much of a victim as people who are discriminated against on the grounds of ethnicity, of culture, of sexuality, or because of disability. Those discriminations are far worse. Okay, so get that in. But there is active discrimination across society towards people who are overweight, and particularly those who are morbidly obese. Now, the old adage is don't judge a book by its cover. Just because someone is overweight, it's quite possible that, like me, that they're suffering from a binge eating disorder, which is a recognised psychological condition that, when under pressure, I would often eat, maybe drink sometimes. But other people have other issues which would have more obvious effect on their ability to do a job, such as people who drink excessively, arguably people who are smokers. Maybe there's no direct bearing on the job, but if people are going to say, well, if you're grossly overweight, you don't look after yourself, so how do we know that you'll be able to do the job and to be able to look after the children in your care? Well, the same thing would apply to other people who adopt these other risky behaviours, to their own health. So I don't see that as a fair point. I don't see that at all. So unfortunately, it's just the way it is if you're overweight. So what can you do about it? Now, I will be an advocate for the rights of people who are overweight. I will be on my social media platforms, and I'll continue to be so even as I've lost weight and even as I plan to continue to lose weight. I'm not going to stop making noise about this. I didn't lose weight because it had improved my chances of getting a new job. That's just a byproduct. To be fair, I didn't even think about it in those terms. I just thought about improving my health and potentially extending my lifespan. I've got 3 little children and I don't want to die too young. I want to be there for them as they grow up. So they were the motivations for myself and for the people I love that I would lose weight. But the byproduct, the knock-on effect, is of course now I'm more employable. So I will be seeking out other jobs in the next few years and probably go on to be leading schools, because if I maintain my weight loss, I'll be perceived in such a different way to the way I've been perceived in the past. So if you like what I've got to say, if you agree with what I say, you want to challenge any of it, then hit the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and there'll be plenty more to come from me on issues to do with weight loss and other aspects of life. Thank you for watching.